let's get right into it with My Hero episode 8, Spider's Threat.
My home hero.
My home hero 8,
Yeah.
A Spider's Threat.
You said my hero.
Oh, my bad. We're breaking the ice.
Yeah.
So in this episode, Tetsuo tries to break into Kyoichi's apartment while Kaizen tries to kind of reel in Rika and not have them meet up. And then Tetsuo starts to spin his web around his enemy. So we open up this episode, just like I said, and Tetsuo's he immediately like avoids Kyoichi at his apartment. Tyler, did you like understand how he did that as he was coming out of the elevator?
Uh, I'm not sure. We seen him run into the stairwell or whatever, but just like I told you on last week's episode, there's no way this man's getting caught, and somehow he managed to weasel his way out of it.
Yeah, he's got
Just hopping up in the stairwell, bro.
for real. Like he must be able to teleport like Minato or something, bro. Because like, how do you like see him coming out and he doesn't see you and you get to the stairwell? He's got some secret powers or something.
I mean, the only thing I know is that as soon as the elevator started like dinging, if I was him, I would have been probably jumpy and started like looking for a spot maybe. And our man's pretty smart anyway, so.
Oh yeah, he's had some genius level performances in this anime so far. Props to Tetsuo, keeping it running. But then it kind of cuts to Kaizen intercepting Rika at night over there before she gets to the train. I thought this was a hilarious scene because Kaizen is doing some great acting. She's like, are you meeting up with a boy? This is a love interest. And she's like, no. She's like, well, then I'll come with you. That's cool, right? She's like, no, why are you making that shit weird? And then Kaizen just breaks into tears. I thought it was some great acting.
Yeah, she done a really good job being the embarrassing mom at that point. We've all had that happen a few times. Your parents trying to barge in on your private life, and you're just trying to like get away from them, and then they make you feel like shit, and you're like, oh shit, we gotta just cancel this shit now. We gotta go home and like clean the house or something for her. I don't know.
Go talk to my mom. Sorry, guys. But I think we all have been there. I just thought it was a great scene. But then once Kyoichi takes his shower, leaves the apartment again, Tetsuo goes back up to his door, and he uses what he calls like a thumb turn to like open the lock from the outside. And they like censored the thumb turn. Did you like? I was like, how's that gonna stop somebody like from making this thing? They're just gonna look it up now. Like, what do you think about them censoring that?
I didn't think it made sense because if they wanted to like really like censor, like they did censor the angles and stuff or like the whole lockpick or whatever it is. But what the funny thing is they censored it, but the whole time that he was actively trying to break into the door, he was explaining how to do it.
That's what was like, so mind-boggling.
like if you're gonna censor this shit, then why are you explaining how to do it too? Like it doesn't make sense. Make
like,
it
put
make
it in
sense,
right here. Feel for this. Turn 2 times and I'm in.
Like damn.
But no, we're gonna censor the tool because that's too much.
Yeah,
they gave you the instructions already.
That shit was wild. I was like, we were talking about this 100% because I've never seen this before. Like we literally seen this man beat Nobito to death and being tortured and shit like that, but they want to censor this?
Right. They teach you how to decompose a body. They made the little the hot pot with Nobito's body, but like this is too much.
Yeah,
this right here is too much. This shit was crazy. But yeah, we also saw like part of Tetsuo's plan like breakdown. I think this is like the first time we saw one of his ideas just flat out not work. He tries to get into the apartment. His thumb turn doesn't work. He tries to go to the roof and he can't get through the little window. If I was that skinny, I feel like I could lift myself up at least, but he ain't got it like that. But go ahead.
I mean, like even the thing I never did understand about this is if his plan did succeed, if he was able to get into Kyochi's apartment,
Hmm.
either by the door method or the roof method that he tried out, or tried to do, um, what's the next step for him after he leaves the bag there? Like, what's he gonna do? Call Matori and be like, "Hey, this dude's got this bag up there." Like, that's kind of sus, ain't it? Like, how? I'm just sitting here thinking in my mind, like, how is he gonna set that up to actually like um call,
Like for that to
make
actually
people
like, work
aware of
out.
that.
Yeah, I think he's thinking like they're probably gonna break into Hirochi's apartment like the day that they're supposed to like off him. If he's not off first, that's like the main condition. He has to live through that to get through that. So I wasn't too sure how he's gonna pull that off, but I'm sure he had like something up his sleeve and probably still does to like get them into his apartment. But yeah, him tipping the Yakuza off would be odd for sure.
Yeah, because he would have to do it weird and like not make it seem like it was actually a setup, like he's trying to do. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
My thing was like, how is he going to lock the door back?
Well, good point. Like the deadlock. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Maybe I mean he lives in what they say the ninth floor, apartment 905. So it's not like he can like just climb out the window. Maybe go down like if there's a fire escape. I know in America at least like it's illegal not to have like some type of fire escape in like larger cities, but like here in Charlotte you don't need one. So
Well,
just wasn't
I
sure.
think Japan, like, don't they have like laundry chutes too, or trash chutes, laundry chutes, stuff like that inside the apartment usually?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
So I mean, I guess he could have took a ride, bro.
that's a long ride, bro. It's about 100 feet down the trash chute. Is crazy.
Hey, you better hope there ain't nothing sharp up in there.
What if somebody drops a bag on your head? The bag just busts and you're covered in garbage.
Hey,
Uh,
he's got that protective bandage on, the
oh,
concussion cap or
yeah,
whatever.
he's
So
good. He's
yeah,
good.
we good. We Gucci up in here.
Yeah. But yeah, he ends up having to like just leave and then get back to Rika's apartment. And he did something crafty here, man. He actually replaced the light in the black light to not be able to show blood. Um, I didn't know he had done that at the time. I just thought he cleaned up really well or something. Like, did you think that had happened before he revealed that he changed it?
I'm still kind of confused on how he was able to get his hands on it and change it.
Hmm.
Uh, did it show how he did that? Because
Yeah, it did actually. So like when he was in the taxi, that's what he had the stapler for. That's why he bought the stapler. He opened the package, uncurled the plastic around the back, and he bought a different flashlight with the same bulb when he was out, like running around.
but how did he take it? How did he pick? Like, I'm assuming he picked it up from. It's just not really making sense because how did he even get the flashlight to begin with? And like, did it show that?
I don't remember how he got the flashlight.
And how did he get it back to where Kyochi was gonna pick it up?
It, this episode in general seemed a little convoluted and confusing to me.
Like
Um,
there's a lot of like like you said, there's a lot of confusing factors in this. I wasn't really sure how he got the flashlight and how he put it back before Kyochi picked it up because the henchman, the runner, was the one supposed to buy the flashlight and drop it off for Kyochi, and uh somehow Tetsuo got a hold of it. So I
yeah,
wasn't really sure about all that, but
I've just formulated a theory. So that like the henchman got there before Tetsuo did, right? Because he saw the envelope was in 905. I guess he got this stuff out and went back into the taxi and had to go to the store and buy a bulb. That's the only thing I could think because how he would he know what type of bulb is in it, in that light. But yeah,
I,
it just
yeah.
showed him in the back of the cab, fixing it up. So he had to get a ride somewhere during all of like a separate ride during all this.
Yeah, I just I'm not buying it, but
Nah,
for plot sake, we'll let it go.
we'll let this
We'll
one
ride
slide.
with it. So
Yeah,
we
we'll
don't
let it
know what the
slide.
hell how he's doing this shit, but he's doing this shit.
um, yeah, but I thought that was pretty genius, and he like explained like why he was so tired by saying, "Hey, I was trying to escape," and Kyoichi was like, "You're dumb. Like, I got the GPS on you in your phone anyway. Like, you can't just leave a phone laying somewhere." So
Well,
maybe
he answered the
Kyoichi's not as
phone
smart as
too,
he
so
thinks,
yeah.
huh?
I said he answered his phone too, though.
Yeah, he had that call
So
forwarding going on with the burner phone he has.
yeah.
So he's got a good little setup here. Good little setup. Um,
You know what would have fooled his plan a little bit if
what?
Kyochi was smart enough to call him while he was sitting there and watch it go to his go to the other phone. That would have ruined his
Oh,
plan.
it would have.
So
He probably turned off the call forwarding though once he got back. He
you
would.
would hope so,
I
but you
mean,
never
we
know.
talking about a smart dude. This guy's like got a IQ of like 150 or something. How he's moving. But yeah, it was yeah. So he switches the light, and then he makes QHU think that the rest of the Yakuza Takada is like plotting against him, which I thought was genius. And he did it just in time so QHU wouldn't figure out that he switched the light because fingerprints weren't showing up or something like that. And he's like, he's a sharp dude. He'll notice that. So I have to bring this up right after he turns off the light, which he does. It was, I didn't see this part of the plan coming in so quickly. But I guess they are getting killed the next day. So it's now or never at this point. It's nighttime.
Yeah. I'm still not. And you know, they what he said is they're trying to blame it on Takeda now. He's trying to make Kyochi go against Takeda. He's
Yeah.
saying that Takeda is targeting and trying to set up Kyochi, and when it's Tetsuo all along. And I just don't know how he's gonna get Kyochi to on his side, you know, and help him with his plan, because I don't think that he's going to be able to pull off a setup plan for Takeda like he tried to do with Kyochi, because he has no contact with Takeda. He has no idea about Takeda. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he wants Kyochi just to believe he's trying to set up Takada and he's still gonna set up Kyochi. Um, but he needs them to have like some tension so that they already suspect Kyochi.
You think Tetsuo's still gonna set up Kyochi even after learning like some of his backstory and stuff? You know about it, the his dad being killed by the Yakuza and wanting to set up a shop, blah blah.
I think he will because I don't think he has any other choice. I mean, it's less than 24 hours before it's, everything is going to go down at this point. I don't think you can really change your plans, especially when you don't know where Takada lives. You haven't, he hasn't have a way to frame him.
Yeah, see, the only wild theory that I got right now on the way Kyochi gets out of this
Hmm.
is that we know that he he seems like um he seems like that he wants to avenge his father, you know, kind of for the Yakuza killing him. Um, so maybe he tries, but the thing is, Tetsuo's got to be smart with it. But you know, Kyochi can actually try to frame uh Takada and take down the organization somehow from the inside. This could be his out, you know, and but it's just gotta Tetsuo's got to just play it right, you know.
Yeah. I thought it was weird that like Kyoichi like brought Tetsuo to his apartment. Um, was taking suggestions to like where to search and like what to look for. And then he turns around and says he doesn't trust Tetsuo. Like that was weird to me. Like, why would you bring this man to your apartment? You got his head pointing down, but who fucking cares? Like he knows where he's at. Um so like I thought that was like really weird of him to do that unless he's just like fronting, you know.
Yeah, I didn't really understand that either, because you know you literally kept him chained up in the Rika's apartment, you know, to go meet Rika. So why not leave him there while you go check out your apartment or whatever? And like me personally, I thought that Tetsuo had the bag in his bag and was gonna try to be slick with it and plant it somewhere. But
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
yeah, but that's not the case. He didn't try nothing like that. But he did learn that he has like a safe, and I'm assuming he wants to try to get into the safe and put the mystery bag up in the safe.
Yeah, I thought
Is
he was trying to like listen for the combination when he was putting the numbers in or whatever it was. Could
I
be
mean,
alphanumeric. But you
I
still
know
think
my
Kyoichi
man's
wants to get
smart,
revenge?
but what'd you say?
I said you still think Kyoichi wants to get revenge on the
Yeah, I think
okay.
so.
All right.
Because I mean, he was talking about it, and I think he joined the gang to figure out a way to um, maybe find find out who the killer was for his father. Maybe I don't.
Yeah.
He probably hasn't found that out yet, but I think he's trying to work his way up through the ranks to find it out.
Hmm.
But this put a little damper on his plans, probably because they finna die.
Yeah, they both gonna finna die in less than 24 hours. So they don't have much time. Yeah, I wasn't getting those vibes, but that would make sense to how this would end. Um, I don't know if this is supposed to be like 12 or 13 episode run right here, but we're on episode 8, and I don't know how they're gonna drag out this whole other day, this one day for 4 episodes or whatever they have to do.
I don't think they will. I think that we'll see the final day like within the next couple of episodes, and then and after happens.
Okay.
I think somehow they're making it through this somehow, but what if this turns into like a buddy daddy scenario, and where like Ray and them took down his father and stuff, or went and faced the father. What if something like that happens in My Home Hero, where Tetsuo and Kyoichi face the Yakuza together, and take them down from the inside or something like that?
Yeah, I
That'd be
think it's getting to
wild.
that point where like that's probably the most likely thing to happen. I think you're right about that. And like that play with him avenging his father would be there as well. Because I just don't see how Tetsuo is going to do this by himself at this point. He doesn't have a way. I thought he was going to try to plant that bag in his apartment. I thought he was going to try to pull some slick shit, but he didn't. And maybe he does, feel bad because he is saving up to like reopen that family restaurant with his mom, I believe, with that money that's in the safe. But
He said he was really close to it as well. So
that's true. Yeah, I just don't. I have no idea how this is going to end. But they left us with another cliffhanger at the very end. It was Kaisen looking like a storm drain on the street, and she started smirking when she was looking in there. So she found something, man. It must be
you,
some pretty damning evidence or something that they can use. I couldn't imagine what else it is unless something was
what do
planted there. I don't know.
what do you think it is?
Um,
I got an idea,
you do? I have
and
no
I think
idea. I've
I'm
been thinking
right.
about this for like 2 days.
Yeah,
I have no
you
idea.
you don't have any idea?
Nah,
Let
man.
me tell you what it is.
Go for it.
It is the body bag.
It's the body bag?
It's the body bag because he went to the cab, and he didn't take it with him. So the man was out there waiting
Oh
for an hour
shit.
in the cab, and he went back by there. I don't know how. I guess he went back by there before he went back up and chained himself back up. But he went back by there at some point and was like, "Sorry for making you wait," blah blah. And I guarantee, Tetsuo put that body bag in that drain and told Kason to go pick it up.
Mm,
And
mm.
Kason was surprised that, I guess she was worried that it wasn't going to be there, but it was still there. So
That,
that's what
that-
I think.
that's a good theory, bro. Nah,
I
for
think I'm
real. That's good.
95% right. So
You're a little bit better at this detective thing than I am, I think. That'd be good, bro. Oh man. Yeah, this anime's kept me on the edge of my seat like the whole time. There's been a couple like slower episodes where I was like, they need to pick up the pace, but yeah, this is good shit right here. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
yeah. Do you have anything else for it? I think we covered mostly everything, right?
Yeah, man, I'm good to go.
Oh yeah.